Hello world, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first creator video as Chella, and I thought what better way to start this than to tell the story of the song that will not just go away, called Ife. You probably have heard something about the way you smile. Yeah, I'm that guy, and it's been a fun ride so far, so let's get into it. Welcome to the world of Ife. This is the story behind the song. I broke the story down into 3 parts. Verse 1, verse 2, and the bridge. For verse 1, I wrote verse 1 in picture me in 2018. Like this guitar guy that just writes songs in his parents' house. I think I had already started a studio in my parents' house already. I mean, I used to try to write love songs out of, anything. And when I think about it deeply, I think my initial love inspiration on my parents, because growing up I watched them figure things out as a team and do what's best for the team and not really always put their own intentions first, right? So that's what inspires the wholesomeness of love, or my perspective of what love can do and what love can build. If there's something about the way you smile was written on a guitar, and the hook was just I'm in love, so in love. There was no Ife. At the end of 2018, I auditioned for a reality show called Stardom Nigeria. And fast forward to March, I ended up winning that show, right? It was on DSTV, it was on TV. I was on TV for a bit. And well, the most important part of that show for me was I met one of my closest friends today, Danny Beats, who is the producer on the song Ife. So after winning Stardom, shout out to them for that, I make a demo of the Ife song that I wrote a while ago on a guitar. I send it to Daniel. Daniel sends me this instrumental, right? And it's sounding like almost exactly what I want. We made a couple of changes here, and I think that was the first song me and Daniel made. Like when we started working together, we went on to start a studio together. We started doing jingles, ads, and yeah. So I just moved to Lagos, and it was a time where it felt like you couldn't make music speaking correct English. I'm a Ajebota, so I don't know how to really speak so many vernacular. So I asked Daniel, what does Ife mean in Yoruba? And that is literally how the name of the song came out, because love is Ife, right? And I just Ife, and it stuck. And I recorded it, made it kind of a choir. Every vocal you hear on that song is mine, right? There's no other vocalists. I sang the entire song and the backups. The second verse, me and Daniel had started a studio, started writing for people, doing the creative hustle, but I just didn't feel comfortable enough. I didn't want to be the guy that couldn't take care of things, couldn't pay for his bills, needed external help because he chose to do music. I didn't want to be that guy. So at the beginning of 2021, I got a job. I got a job offer in another city, and I moved. I moved out of Lagos because Lagos, well, I don't like Lagos, to be honest, but hey, we're in Nigeria and that's our biggest city, so yeah, I love Lagos. Anyways, at this point, it felt a bit comfortable because the job felt comfortable. Business was still moving, me and Daniel was still doing well with our business. I thought I had love. Well, I thought, but well, that's a story for later in this video. So it felt very complete, and that's what inspired the first line of the second verse. All that I need is here right now. Yeah, you are a queen, so here's your crown. The rest is, just me trying to be a romantic sweet boy. But that all that I need is here right now was from a place of feeling complete, right? In a sense, right? And then I also thought at the time, a bunch of my friends had started getting married. And I thought, can I do a song that will, fit into their marriage culture? And well, I shared the song even before its release. I shared the song with my friend, David Arinze, and he wanted it for his first dance immediately. That's when I knew, we had something. The song came out in May of 2021, and this wedding was in March. Him and his wife sang along word for word at the wedding. It was such a fun experience, and I knew I had something, right? So I knew I had to put this song out, and I did. In 2021 May, I announced the song. I had a distribution deal with some company, and well, that's how that went. But after that, it was crickets. Nothing happened in 2021. So from there, I focused on my job, right? Moving forward to the bridge now. So the bridge was inspired by Daniel. I can't lie. I had written verse 1 and the old verse 2. And then Daniel said he wants the bridge to be big. So he's when I came up with the choir idea of there's something about the way you smile, right? So at the bridge where I'm doing the the falsetto thing, I owe the quality of that bridge to my friend Daniel. He's one of the best producers I've met, one of the best producers in Nigeria, in my opinion. That was just his creative genius, taking center stage. Now let's talk about the song going viral. The song went viral 2 years after its release. That's right. 2 years, right? At some point in 2023, I think the first video I remember was Global Timmy. She was getting, I think her proposal was in Paris. Her husband now was proposing to her in 2023, I think. She made the video with that song because I think she heard the song when I performed it at a friend's wedding in 2022. And she uses the song and posts it on Instagram for her Paris proposal. And that's really how it started. So from there, people started using the song on their videos. And now I've lost count. At the time, so this is what kind of killed my momentum with the song. At the time, just so picture this, right? Your song is becoming the love song anthem, and they have served you breakfast. Or well, not served you breakfast, but like your relationship spoils at the same time. So August 2023, for example, from August 2023 to like the end of 2023, I was singing at weddings almost every weekend with a broken heart. Yeah, that was a very tough time in my life. But it was the start of what I always dreamed of. So I think that kind of cushioned the effect of that. So yeah, and then moving forward since then, it's just been a fun ride. It's been a great ride. I'm so grateful for what this song has brought me. The song has been part of my entire story, from my parents' house to reality show to almost creating music, and now continue to be a creator in this space, right? It's the reason why I haven't left this. It's the reason why I'm going to continue making music. So shout out to that song, and that's the story behind the song, really. I hope you enjoyed the story. It's been a very long one, and well, shout out to God for that. My name is Chella, and if you want to be a part of this community, there is a link in my bio for the supporters, and there you get updates, behind the scenes content, unfinished music, and just trying to build community and be accountable to people that consider my music important. In other lives, I'm a sound designer, sound engineer. I mix and master all of my music and music for other people, songwriter, everything for a number of people, and audio professional. Like everything that audio can do, I can do it. Shout out to everybody that has been here so far, and let's make this community intentional. Okay? Thank you.